Yeah, good to go. Okay, usual audio check. Yep, seems to be going good. Oh, oh, it's a bit warm right here in the UK right now. I mean, give you an idea what the external temperature is. It's about 23, I think. Sorry, 26. Yeah, it's about 26, and it's going to be 27 for the next. Saturday's apparently supposed to. Oh, Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be hitting 32. That's going to make me very, very ill. I mean, lucky enough on Monday I have to go out, but it's early in the morning. But yeah, so yeah, we're hitting the mini heat wave time. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. There's not much I can do about that. In the meantime, let's just play some Elder Scrolls. Once it loads up, obviously. Okay, so I do have my fan on. It shouldn't cause a problem with the audio, but if it does, just let me know, and I can try and make some adjustments. But I need to make sure I don't overheat, otherwise I will end up in hospital and there's some fluff on something. There's cat fluff there, very annoying. It was sitting right on top of the camera, so I have to get there. How? Yeah, so it's going to be a bit warm. I may mentally shut down at some point, but it is getting cooler in the evenings, which is good. But it's not going to be fun for the next few days, for the next week. Yeah. Heat and me have never got on, especially with my kidneys. So if I cancel the stream at the last moment, that's probably why. I had like last year when we had some like little mini heat wave again. It was the same thing. The heat just got to me. I felt too nauseous, and it was just like I just couldn't even sit up properly. Right, so just let me get everything loaded up because I need to make sure that that's done. Yeah, that's going good. That's going good. Got some notifications. There's just some error. That one. Okay, we'll get that one done. We'll get that one done. Okay, so maybe a second because I'll show you why in a second. Oh dear, it's not like that, is it? It's not like that at all. Let's just do a reload of the UI. Something went weird with my guide, so I have to do a reload. It did not like that at all. Let's try that again. Yeah, over the weekend I did sort of pop and do the PvP thing. It took me about 5-10 minutes tops, and I say it would have been interesting if I was going to be staying in to do some PvP stuff, but I'm probably not on this character. I don't object to it existing. It's just not for me. Unfortunately, one of those things. Right. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yes, I'm doing a reload of this just to make. Yeah, because there's been some updates to things recently, so lots of things are updating recently, which is interesting. Like RimWorld's got a major update. For the obviously, Elder Scrolls had the update with the scribing and the subclasses. Minion, which is the thing that handles the add-ons and the mods for this, has loads of updates for that as well. So it's just lots of things going on that have been updated. It's quite interesting. Excuse me. Right. Hopefully it doesn't bulk up, but we'll see. We'll cross your fingers. Why are you not loading? Oh, apparently, that'll be why. Okay, I got logged out. That could be why it wasn't working. Why did it do that? That's odd. Let's try again. Very, very odd. Still get to see a cool loading screen. Let's have a look at the add-ons and make sure nothing's gone weird. Yeah, I'm going to say they're out of date, but it's just like a version out of date, so it's nothing to be worried about, really. Let's try that. Second time's a charm. Is it actually working? Oh, it is. Okay. Speaking to some NPCs or reading specific books in towns can reveal new locations on your map. Yes. It doesn't happen that often, but there is that is available as a thing. All the NPCs, like when I say, speaking to some NPCs, that's basically your quest NPCs. Also, as well, bear in mind, obviously, I have mods that reveal everything and bits and pieces already, so because I've already done it all, so there's no point in me faffing around multiple times. What was I going to say? There was something else. Why is this taking so long, I wonder? Because it loaded up a second ago, so why is it not loading up now? I might have to... Technical issues. Lovely. And the little swirly thing's not swirling, which is There we go. Okay. So just a weird loading glitch. It happens sometimes. It happens. Just making a small adjustment to things. There we go. That's there. That's there. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna make that just a smidgen bigger. Just a smidgen. There we go. Right, we are ready to rock and roll. Right. So as you see, we are back here in Glenumbra, and we are heading off to do a quest, as the stream title suggests, called A Duke in Exile. But first I've got to get there, and I need to make sure my inventory is cleared out as per normal. I think I've already done that. Yep, I've already done that. Clear that of my inventory for things I don't need. Yes, we can head off. We can head off to the quest. Now I could sort of do this more mounted, but you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it sort of manually. One to remind me about the different. Was that? Oh, it's a giant mushroom. Namia's rod. Okay, that's it. So I mentioned before about the PvP thing. It's called the Alliance War, and there is. Now this is the skill or passive I was talking about. It's called continuous attack. Now generally it doesn't give me a buff unless I do PvP. However, there's two parts to it. You'll see that there's the increase your weapon and spell damage, blah 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 blah. But it's the second part, the second line. Gain gallop at all times, increasing your mount speed by 15%. That is on top of any other buff that I have from riding or other bits and pieces. Now I believe there is Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. No, that's for that one. What is it? Magica. Now this one is good because some of these abilities are pretty decent. Like I said, like revealing flame and things like that. But they are primarily designed for PvP. But if you do use them, you have stuff there. Okay, so what's else? Oh, was it Adric's Spear? Oh, here we go. Yes, someone else saving some points for this, wasn't I? Oh, was it Burning Light? That was it. Yes, Burning Light. I think it was. Yep. So basically now, when you deal damage, you generate a stack of Burning Light for 3 seconds. After reaching 4 stacks, you deal 743 magic damage to your target. That's going to be great against bosses. There's the other one here. I think it was when this goes up. There's also pressure points, I think. Yep, because I'll have that slotted, so these will be active. I'll keep that one. Oh, so yes, I was keeping my points because I need to level up that. But I'm keeping that on there until basically, and that's staying there until that's pretty much maxed out. Because yeah, basically to get those passives. Once that hits 50, I'll remove that and then go from there. Here we go. Right, that's a deal. We don't want to hurt you because you're an innocente. We've got to find the. Get away, you little bugger. Oh, the treasure chest. I'll have that. And what we get? That's just a magicka. Okay. Once again, that ability is really pleasing to me for some reason.
I love it when you do that.
I like it when I do it as well. Oh, you little shit. Oh, yeah, I think. Yep. I needed to go this way, I just wanted to. So, yes, we'll be doing the Dark Brotherhood stuff as well, I think. I think if it feels right for this character to do so. Nope, Jacqueline, we need to go and find.
There you are, Bessie.
We can't keep going this way. I have to get.
What is it? I'm afraid we've got a bit of an emergency at the moment.
That sounds a bit like Matt Mercer. I'm searching for a hunter named Gloria Fausta.
I don't know anyone who goes by that name, I'm afraid.
Don't think it is, though.
Kidnapped. Perhaps she was taken along with him.
Well, maybe.
Certainly wouldn't put it past those bloodthorn bastards.
Mm.
We have a bit of a situation with Duke Sebastian of Camlorn.
Oh, there's the Duke.
You'd be willing to help extract the Duke from a rather precarious situation.
What happened?
Our bumbling town watch allowed the Duke to get kidnapped. That's what happened. Please, you look like you can handle yourself. Surely someone with your talents can help us.
Who kidnapped the Duke?
The damn Bloodthorn cult. With Camlorn in chaos and the Duke out of action, who knows what the cult intends?
Mm-hmm.
At least the Lion Guard finally arrived. Speak to Lieutenant Harim if you want to help. Last I heard, he was near the lighthouse.
Right, I'm going to talk to him.
Lieutenant Harim was scouting near the lighthouse. Maybe he's figured out where the Bloodthorns are holding the Duke by now.
I have no idea. And, get this. Right. The Languid Eye. I think the Languid Eye needs to get to level 4.
Going this way. I have to get the general's dispatch
Comrade,
back to
a word.
Captain Vistra.
Okay, okay.
Comrade, I have an urgent message for you.
Oh, what is it?
Guildmaster Sees All Colors would like to see you as soon as possible. She said the journal has revealed something about the Vivicis, whatever that is. She awaits you at the guild hall.
Oh, where can I find her?
You can find her in the hall in Wayrest, comrade. May the Eight protect you.
Okay, thank you. A request for the ledger. Right, next is. Oops. Right, okay, I missed the quest of it in.
Have a fine selection to choose from.
Okay, I think I missed some cap here. Yeah, sometimes if you don't go by the right zone, right area, it's because I jumped out and did the other quest in the PvP zone. There we go. Right.
Can't keep going this way. I have to get the General's dispatch back to Captain Vistra.
Right, where is he? Oh, right, I understand. Yeah, he has to... There we go.
Let's show these Bloodthorn cult. We can't keep going this way. I have to get the General's dispatch back.
What is wrong with you, you stupid little git?
We can't keep going this way. I have to get the General's dispatch back to Captain Vistra.
Yeah, I'm taking you there, you stupid... Captain Vistra is right over here. As long as I've got to go all the way around just because you're a silly banana.
We can't keep going this way.
Oh, seriously, come on now.
The General's dispatch back to Captain Vistra.
She is literally right over there, you stupid little bugger.
Let's show these Bloodthorn. Ask anything, friend. Not many.
Right.
Prove myself. Really? I grew up reading about. We can't keep going this way.
Okay, this
I have to get the
He's-
General's dispatch back to.
this quest has got to be freaking bugged. I'm just checking to see if there's a bug in this one, because it is. Okay, so I just go there and just talk to her anyway. Okay. So yeah, apparently he's saying like, yeah, it is bugged, you just need to talk to her.
Ellen's mill used to grow the sweetest berries in the spring. I wonder where we'll get them from now. Please, let me know if you find recruit. Gorak's eager. Gorak has a... Please, let me know. Gorak's eager. Gorak has a fun.
Okay, where is he? Checking. It's not just me who's having this issue by the looks of it. It's like so many people having issues with this particular quest. Oh, annoying bugs when old games crop up like this. Okay. Right, let's try this. Okay.
We can't keep going.
Oh, seriously.
I have to get the General's dispatch back to Captain Vistra.
You stupid little shit. Right. God, this is annoying me. This is really annoying me. Because it's like, why? Why are you doing this? I might have to drop the quest and do it again. Okay, right, let's see if this works. So, I need to try and find, like, Pride of the Lion Guard. Right. Okay, that seems to have sorted it. Now the item spawned. Yeah, that wasn't there. I don't know if that was there. I don't know if that was there before. It may have been. It may not have been. It may have been. Right, let's try this again.
So much better than reading.
Well, reading can be fun. There we go. That's it. Now it's done. Oh, that was annoying.
We can't keep... I'm going back. I have to get this dispatch to Captain...
I was so about to just throttle that freaking orc. I really was. Like, dude. Now's not the time.
I'm led to believe you're the one to thank for Gorak's safe return. He even retrieved the General's dispatch.
Yes, I found Gorak at a Bloodthorn camp and I got the dispatch.
Recruit Gorak claims that you helped him defeat dozens of cultists and recovered the dispatch from a foul necromancer. Is this true?
He was useless.
I see. Thank you for telling me the truth. Not only did Gorak do something incredibly stupid, but he lied to me about it as well. Gorak, you were a fool to run off on your own. Worse, you lied to your superior officer. I'm tempted to toss you out of the guard for this.
Please, Captain. You can't do that. I'll accept any punishment you want to give me. Just don't crush my dream.
Get to the mess. There are dozens and dozens of potatoes that need to be peeled. And then there are the latrines.
Yes, Captain. Right away, Captain. You can count on me.
That was for making me have to do that several times and just keep repeating the same phrase over and over again, you annoying little shit. And it's out of my system.
My enchantments are superior to anything you'll find anywhere else in the city. Of course, quality will cost you more, but trust me, it's worth it.
Oh, I have something for you. It's from Richard Dusant.
To Bella's silky breeches. Look at the books on this list. This is unprecedented. Where did Richard find such a thing? What a remarkable discovery.
Well, I found the index. Richard Dussault's spirit told me to bring it to you.
Spirit? Oh, Richard. I knew you would get yourself killed one of these days chasing your beloved treasures. I spent many an evening listening to his tales of adventure. I shall miss him dearly.
Well, he knew you would appreciate the Dresden Index.
The Dresden Index? Remarkable. I'm sad that Richard died, but the
She's got
information
really bright eyes.
is invaluable to our scholars. Thank you for this. And here's something for your trouble.
Thank you.
What a magnificent find. I doubt Richard...
So let's see if there's anything interesting. Oh, leveled up. Sweet. Right, let's just sell some crap, basically. There we go. Riding capacity. Right, let's see what we got. It's not quite there yet. No, it's not quite. Let me just check.
Anything you can tell me. My son left 5 days ago, and I haven't heard from him since.
That is the inspired scholarship, so that's the next level when that comes up. We've got 3 skill points, so let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got here. Ooh, that sounds good. Executioner.
Your timing
Key.
is impeccable.
Archmage.
I'd hoped to find you here.
Oh, you're very blue. What can I help you with, Shadow Door?
Lost has finished translating the tome. Once you're ready, join us at the Mages Guild. Speak to Velost when you arrive. I'll be making preparations for your first trial.
Where can I find her?
Velost will be expecting you at the Wayrest Guild Hall. I'll see you there, Adept.
Okay, see you there. Looks like he's been on the Silver Nitrate again. How blue he was. Well, I'm going the wrong way. Ooh, learn route. Right, we are going. That's great. Let's mount up. Let's go this way. So if I'm right, it should show Major Gallop. Yeah, there we go, Gallop. Mount speed by increased by 15%, which isn't a lot, but obviously as I level up my riding skill and my speed, that'll increase and that'll get better and better.
Watch yourself. This place is thick with bloodthorn cultists.
We're here to rescue the Duke.
I could use a seasoned warrior. There's no point relying on the local watch. They're simply not up to the job.
A bit rude.
Duke's in the lighthouse guarded by bloodthorns. I was waiting for reinforcements to arrive before making a move.
Don't worry, we'll rescue the Duke for you.
You're a bold one. Very well. When the reinforcements get here, we'll make sure none of the cultists slip away. And if your plan doesn't work, we'll drink a toast to your memory later in the tavern.
Sounds good. Right. He's there. Any treasure? No, no treasure just there. Okay. Oh, there's these little scrub bags over there, though. Oh, they're up there, right, though. Okay. That sound, I think it's the sound that does it for me. Just how much I like that. Okay. Obviously I will be looting as much as I can, even though there's not much loot in here. Oh, recipe for green salad. I'm taking that. Oh, hello.
You don't look like a Bloodthorn cultist. I assume this is a rescue attempt?
Yes, we're here to rescue you.
Divines be praised. The cultists trapped me with these focus crystals. I'm a bit of a mage myself, but I'm powerless inside this ward.
Alright, we got this. See, one crystal down. Oh, crystal down.
Free. Now to get out of here. But there's one more thing.
Which is?
Thanks, friend. But I'm not the cult's only prisoner.
Who else did they kidnap?
I overheard the cultists talking. They have a prisoner who's a threat to the werewolf leader Falchu.
Werewolves again.
Execute her. If she really is a threat, then it seems crucial that we rescue her.
I would agree.
Very good. I'll return to Altcroft. Meet me there after you rescue this mysterious woman.
Okie dokie. Oh, we can teleport. Yeah. Helpful. Good. Oh, we're going over this way. Ooh, that's a nice mount. Yeah.
We're dangerous, huh?
Oh, yes, we are. What if this is a trap of some kind?
My executioner? You couldn't lift the axe, let alone deal with all the blood.
Please, save your insults for the Bloodthorn. I'm here to free you.
Splendid. Cut me loose. We'll kill these bloodthorn dogs and then go after Falchu and his werewolves.
Duke Sebastian, we want to talk to you first.
Sebastian? We don't have time for... Oh, very well. We'll talk to the Duke. Let's go, then. No time to waste.
Okay, hold still.
My thanks, friend. That was too close for comfort. I'll meet you in Aldcroft.
Okay. Okay. Again, we're going over here. Getting some more of these Bloodthorns, because why not? Free XP, basically. Yeah. Ooh, Oracle Dagger. Yeah. Wow, that was vocal. That was a deaf gurgle, wasn't it? A little speed buff. He's very good. Let's go back, find it.
I love cities. They have a kind of rhythm to them, and it's just a matter of learning the steps.
That's very poetic. I like it. Let's go speak to the Duke. Hello. Oh, no, it'll be a stealing thing. I don't want to do that.
Here I am, safe and sound back in Altcroft. I have you to thank for that.
Have you spoken to Gloria?
Yes, and I share her concerns about both Camlorn and Altcroft. We must deal with these werewolves once and for all. In fact, I hope to involve you in that.
Go on.
Gloria suspects Falchu's agents are here among us, even now.
Sorry, I zoned down for a second. Werewolves? Here in Aldcroft?
Indeed. They hide in human form. It's exactly what they did in Camlorn before they struck. We need to find and destroy them before Aldcroft suffers the same fate as poor Camlorn.
So, how can I spot the hidden werewolves?
Gloria says this amulet can be used to reveal the hidden werewolves. I'm sure she can tell you more about it.
Well, if there's werewolves here, I'll find them.
I know why you're here, but where I got that amulet is a discussion for another time.
Okay.
Just be careful. The werewolves won't appreciate having their secrets revealed.
Well, sucks to be done. But, how does this amulet work?
I'm no expert, but Hircine is the Daedric prince of man-beasts.
Hircine.
The amulet bears the call of Hircine. Werewolves can't resist its call. It forces them to reveal their true nature. Pretty useful, right?
Very, but, so the call of Hircine?
Don't you know anything? Hircine, the creator and guardian of all were-creatures? Hircine's call. Well, it calls to their true nature. Reveals them for the beasts they really are.
He seems to know a lot about werewolves.
What of it? Don't you have some werewolves to go find?
Hey, I'm interested in your story. I did save your life.
Fair enough. All right, here's the dark truth. I'm related to Falchu. He's
Oh,
my
lovely.
ancestor. Every day, my family and I live with the shame of the horrors he inflicted on the world. And now he's back. So I hunt werewolves, and I kill them.
You know what? That's valid. Bit dark, bit macabre, but valid. So we need to find peoples that could be werewolves. No, not you two. You?
Why did you do that? What was that odd light?
There's a cooldown, isn't there?
It burns! My skin! It's on! I'll chew on your bones and gulp your blood!
Oh, good evening. Alright, one werewolf down. Okay. What are you? Are you werewolf? No, you're just a standard dog worker. Okay. I waited, there's probably a werewolf around here somewhere. No, not you. What about you?
It hurts.
There we go. That's another one. Yeah, werewolves. Werewolves. Okay, so what about you?
That was strange. What just happened?
So if they're a normal person, they just get a weird green light around them, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's a bit odd." Okay, but if they're a werewolf, it hurts them.
I don't understand. We've been discovered. Attack!
Yep. There we go. Okay. I think this is... No, there's no one else here. So I don't think there's anyone on the ship looking at it. Nope. It's free. And obviously there's an area over here, so we'll try that. Oh no, I'm not going to drop it down there because that will cause me issues. Wait, you a werewolf?
That was strange. What just happened?
That's right. Congratulations, you don't have any STDs. The dog worker, regular dog worker. I think. Let's have a just check down here. What about you two? You.
That was strange. What just happened?
What about you, madam?
What? What's happening?
Yep, she's a werewolf.
Victory.
Excellent. Right, one more to go. No, not you. What about... No, not you. What about you?
What's happening to me?
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
For claw and fang.
Nice. There's 5 werewolf scouts removed. Is helpful. I could... No, I'm going to be a... I will not steal from the regular folk. If I do go down the thief route, and I will do, I will be more of the... I can't put this. Robin Hood approach, I suppose would be the way to describe it. Steal from the rich and give to the poor. The poor being me.
I'll choose cursed offspring here in Altcroft.
Afraid so, Your Grace.
So Gloria was right. I suppose I should have known. At least we'll be better prepared this time. And it seems I'm once again in your debt.
Ooh, that's 500 gold. Will be more than enough, thank you.
At least now we know what we're facing. Meanwhile, Gloria has discovered something important about how Falchu came to power.
What did Gloria discover?
Gloria says that Falchu was summoned back from the dead.
Lovely.
If that could happen once, how can we hope to stop this villain? Anyway, to learn more, Gloria needs a live werewolf.
Alive?
You capture one for her.
Yeah, sure. I'll just pop down to, the local supermarket and see if they've got one on sale or something. How the flip am I supposed to capture a live chuffing werewolf?
Dr. Sergeant Armoil. His soldiers faced werewolves in Camlorn, and they captured one of the beasts.
Ooh.
He can advise you. Then meet Gloria in the cave to the east across the bay. That's where she'll perform the rite to learn how to defeat Valchu.
Alright, I'm going to talk to this guy with balls as big as a freaking space opera.
As soon as you catch a werewolf, meet me in the cave across the bay. I hate to miss the fun of the hunt, but I have to prepare the cave for our reluctant guest.
This ritual, what are you going to be doing?
Valchu died a long, long time ago. He was summoned back from the dead. I want to find out who to blame for that. You can read the history of a werewolf sire from the blood of his offspring. That's why we need to capture a werewolf.
Wait, aren't you Valchu's offspring?
If that was a joke, I don't think it was very funny. Go capture me a werewolf. I got things to do.
To be fair, I think it probably means, you know, somebody who has succumbed to the curse. He just happens to be descended from him, but is not infected with lycanthropy. I think that's basically what it means. That's how I'm interpreting it. Remember, we're werewolves, not swearwolves. Oh, that's such a stupid thing from what we do in the shadows, but I love it. That and the... Oh, what was it? When, bit of drunk person and now we're wizards.
I'm tired of defending this backwater. There's work to be done in Camlorn and... Oh, sorry. I thought you were one of my soldiers.
The Duke said you could help me. You're not going to believe this, but... And please don't ask too many questions, but I need to capture a werewolf.
Ah, right. That's not what I expected to hear. We did capture a werewolf at Camlorn. For a little while, anyway. My battle mage Lexi did it. She should be able to help you. Lexi, front and center, if you please.
Where's Lexi? Where is she? Oh. Is that it? There she is. Hello.
Right. So here's how we capture a werewolf. You fight the beast and keep it busy. Meanwhile, I cast the spell that entraps it. Just do your part and leave the magic to me. I'm an expert.
Works for me. I smack him in the head. I set him up, you knock him down, so to speak. Now, I think we're going to have to do one of those sort of things again where we don't kill them. So, I may have to send Ember away. Because at the moment, she's a bit too powerful.
Beware, stranger. The bloodthorn. I'm no warrior. I'm a chandler. Candles don't make very good weapons, you know.
What's wrong?
A group of us. We were fleeing from the trouble in Camlorn, but we ran into a fresh set of problems when we got to this blasted fen. As we made camp, some bloodthorn cultists swooped in. They grabbed the women traveling with us and dragged them off.
Why did they only take the women?
Our leader, Guy LeBlanc, heard them talking about a cult.
Guy LeBlanc, what a great name.
Maybe you could talk to LeBlanc. He's around here somewhere. You could sure use the help. We are way out of our element here.
I was going to say it reminds me of the one from Monkey Island, but that's LeChuck, I think, isn't it? Although that wouldn't surprise me if it's a nod towards that. Fine, I'll go and look for LeBlanc.
Go to Aldcroft, he says. It'll be safer, he says. I shouldn't have listened to LeBlanc.
I know. Oh, is that a, You know what? Let's see if we can get over there and do the,
We are starting to leave the area where I know there are...
I know.
My orders don't allow me
to go back and do that because I left the area. It's just too good an opportunity to pass up.
Loyalties are fickle among the dark seducers. Face now.
Shit, I pressed it too early.
The skins of those you love. Fly as my banners.
Oh wow. I got quite a bit of stuff from there, didn't I? So we're going to pick that quest up again because I left the area. Again, it was too good an opportunity to pass up. I'm almost at next level. And that's my stamina. Yep. Yeah, sorry, sorry Sergeant, I lost your mage. I need to borrow her again. Sorry. Right, I'm trying it again. Right. Dingley LeBlanc.
I should never have suggested fleeing to Aldcroft. Brilliant idea, LeBlanc. Now they're gone. All the women in our group, kidnapped by cultists and dragged off into the fen.
Always with damn cultists. Are you Guy LeBlanc? I was sent to look for you.
Yes. We should have stayed in Camlorn. At least my sister would still be with me. We thought we'd go to Aldcroft, but ran into trouble here in the fens before we got there. Bloodthorn cultists swarmed in and grabbed all the women and took them away.
Why just the women?
I heard them say something about a hag coven in the North Fens.
Oh, Kangs this time.
And he was fighting them as they dragged her off. I don't know what to do. I feel useless. I'm not used to this sort of life. I sent the others to the Weiris camp nearby.
Hey, you get to safety. I'll see if I can find your sister or any of the others.
Cultists, bogs, bugs as big as my head. Why, oh why did I ever leave the city?
Okay. So we have... Oh, there's Lexi. Good. Right, so... Would this work? No, they're dead. Dead. Oh, oh, oh. No.
I think that time I overdid it. Let's find another one.
Okay, yeah, I may have to sit. Yeah, I may have to. You know what, Ember, just temporarily because that you are quite adorable and I like you, but you're too powerful. So I'm just going to temporarily.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. You're just too damn good. Here we go. Right. That's the issue. Only major issue with having like a really powerful companion is when you need to just stun or you know knock out the enemies. It can cause problems.
Got him! No, I haven't. Mud crabs. Now we need another.
Also, the sort of profanity, not profanities they use do make me laugh sometimes.
Julianos, it worked! Well, that should hold the ugly cur. Take the werewolf to the cave. I'll tell Sergeant Armoyle it worked.
Okay, Ember, if you could come back, please. There we go, let's try it again. Well done. Here we go. Good. Now we're going up all the way over there. I'm make sure he's following me. Yeah. Okay, so okay. Are we going to the right place? Yes, we are. There's a trail of dead bodies. That looks cool. The mister there. There's a lot of dead werewolves here. There's quite a few there's more dead werewolves. This is a long cave. Oh, there we go. Okay, underground hinge.
You caught one. Good. Let's get him into the circle.
Alright, what do we do?
I'll create a link between the three of us. We'll be able to see into the werewolf's past, and hopefully into Falchu's past as well. The connection between offspring and sire is strong.
Sounds a bit like vampires, but continue. Oh, David.
Now the legendary werewolf lord shall fulfill Molag Bol's true purpose.
Oh, well, he's bold again.
Arise from the dead.
Alive.
I serve no one, Reachman.
Serve or suffer, cur. I have bound you to my will. Lenumbra's destruction.
That sounds very vampire. It's like, bleh.
Today I submit to you, Ankov. But one day soon, I will rip out your heart and eat it whole.
Empty boasts from Molag Bol's newest slave. Come, Falchu. We have business to attend to.
I get the feeling they don't like each other. I don't know, just a little bit of a vibe.
So, it was Angoff. I thought I smelled the stench of true evil.
Falcho and Angov working together. What do you think it all means?
You saw what I saw. In order to stop Falchu for good, we need to put an end to Angoff. A tall order, but it's not impossible. Wait. The werewolf apparently has something to say.
Well, let's listen to him.
Fools. Your Duke has been blessed with Hircine's curse. He will destroy everything he loves.
Oh, lovely.
You have failed. Ingolf has sealed your fate.
And then he did.
The Duke was infected? I was afraid of that, but I hoped I was wrong. I've been keeping an eye on him in case the change came over him.
We have to do something.
Falchu has been ahead of me every step of the way. This failure falls on my head, but we can resolve this here and now. I need to die, and you need to take my blood.
Wait, what?
We're wasting time. I need to die so you can take my blood. If administered in time, the blood of the Master can cure his spawn. You know I'm Falchu's descendant. If the Duke drinks my blood, he'll be cured of the curse.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, you silly banana. We need you alive. I'll handle the Duke.
Damn it! I hope your noble attitude doesn't get everyone else killed. All right. I guess I'll stay alive long enough to see this through. Let's go before it's too late. I'll meet you in Aldcroft.
Okay. No. I would just say, no. Your noble attitude gets killed. It's like, no, no. That's like, don't be a silly. It's not going to happen. No. I'm pretty sure, oh no, I'm going to be destined to fighting gods, dragons, demons, travelling through time, backwards and forwards, and doing unpleasant things to Molag Bal when I encounter him. We're keeping you alive. And the funny thing is, that's actually not that far from the truth, because, yeah, it's, all those things I just said? Yep, they happen. And I've gone the wrong way. Oh well. Where am I? You know what? I'm just going to teleport. There's quite a lot in this game, if you think about it, really. In terms of what you get up to, if I would say. For someone who started off like as an unwitting sacrifice to be used in a transplanar experiment, or project even, would be more the correct term, to everything I just said.
I'm sorry. I should have told you. I thought I could fight it off. I was wrong.
Your Grace, you know... That's fucking... Your Grace, we know you have the cure.
Yes, I quite understand. I ask but one favor. Let me say farewell to my wife and daughter. They're just inside. It will only take a moment.
No. No. That's not going to happen because we know you go in there and have a case of the munchies. Can't risk it. I'm not going to kill you. Gloria, capture him.
Why, you heartless. I'll never see my family again.
We will continue to look for a way to cure you. Then be quiet.
That was unexpected. Why did you change your mind?
Well, we can't kill the Duke. Camelon needs him.
You really are an old softy. Well, I've got him. I think. Normally, I'd never keep a werewolf as a pet.
Ooh,
but in this case,
werewolf slayer.
Right. If we can cure the Duke, that would certainly be better than killing him.
So I'm just going to... That's not bad, actually. It's not bad, It's not amazing, but, you know, it has potential.
I'm sure Falchu would call mercy a weakness, but I think it shows strength of character. We're going to need such strength in the days ahead.
Is there anything more we can do for Camelon?
Falchu's already been brought back to life once. We need to make sure that can't happen again.
How do we prevent that?
The Duke had Mages Guild researchers working on that problem. They're trying to find out how Falchu originally died. If you want to help, they're at Glenember Moors, the battle site where Falchu died the first time.
Right, on my way. You behave yourself. In case there's like a post-credit scene. Sorry, post-credit quest scene. Yep. Sometimes there is. Like the MCs will talk to each other, or you know, it's like the aftermath of your decisions, which I think is a nice little touch that they do. I think more games need to sort of show you, like if not the immediate effects, or at least the implication of like what you've just done. It's like, yeah, we just killed this dude. Yeah, his family's not happy. So yes, we need to keep an eye out. Oh, there's a book. Yes, we need to keep an eye out for medium armor and daggers, basically. Those are the weapons that are going to be used on this character. Weapons and armor are going to be used on this character. Daggers for the stabby skills, for the assassin stuff, and medium armor because that's generally what I'm going to be using. Although I might take like 1 or 2 pieces of heavy and what do you call it, light as well, just to what's the word I'm looking for? Just to stuff in the skills really. Coast level 30 already. Nice.
A messenger? From Aldcroft by any chance? What news from there? We heard reports that Camlorn refugees had inundated the town.
Well, guess what? Werewolves tried to take over the town, but they didn't succeed.
That's good. Losing Camlorn was bad enough. Meanwhile, we've made significant progress here. Our research is finally beginning to yield results. The ghosts of the Alessian army still haunt this place. It's been an age since the Battle of Glenumbra Moors raged here, yet the spirits linger.
What are you looking for?
Falchu, the beast that ravages Camlorn. He fought and died here. We want to know what happened all those years ago. Then we can kill him again.
How do you find out what happened so long ago?
Sarvith, our master of Incunabula, hopes to evoke a
Incunabula.
shows us the events surrounding
That's a great title.
We're collecting the most powerful historic artifacts to use as focus objects. The spirits are making the task difficult, however.
Okay, I'll help you.
The generals of the Alessian army played a vital part in the Battle of the Glenumbra Moors. Their weapons, if still intact, would suffice, I think. If you manage to get your hands on the weapons, find Sarvith. He knows what to do from there.
It's here. Right, so we need to find an ancient blade. Oh god, there you go. It's Assassin Wraith. Alessian Wraith even, not Assassin Wraith. Although Assassin Wraith does sound pretty dope. And there we go. With ancient blade. Well, there's no blade over here somewhere. There we go. Let's find nice. Let's just go out here for a second. Relatively safety. And there we go. Is that one? Oh, we get 3 attribute points. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we've got 4. Wow. Ooh. Let's put 1 in there. Your thing decreases damage by there you go. Assassination. Oh, here we go. Right, here we go. So this can now be morphed to Killer Blade. Converts it into a stamina ability good. Deals disease damage and now scales linearly based on missing health rather than a flat value. Also heals you if the target dies within 2 seconds of use. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Right, okay. So again, let's just swap that over to there. So I'm trying to keep it as close to that. There was something else I was going to be using. So that's the Herald of Tone. Once that levels up a bit more, I need to use that skill, don't I? I think. Yeah, I think it's like the more you use it, the better it becomes. So, Concealed weapon and relentless focus. Okay. Concealed weapon is relentless focus. Grim focus. Oh, I see. I can't do it until I get to grim focus. So, I will keep that there, and we'll make that purple. Good. Okay. So what's that one? Concealed weapon. What's that?
Did you see his new bow? That must have cost him.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So yes, it's Veiled Strike. Once that levels up, then I can put that into. I can morph it. Okay, so I just say a couple more points. All right. The build is slowly coming together. Slowly. That's nice. Okay, that definitely seems to take him out quicker. I imagine this is like a... That's like a boss fight skill sort of thing. Go on, go out there. Get him. Thank you. I see the sky shards, thank you very much. Get to you first of all. Now the ranging blade from over yonder. Ooh, skill point. Nice.
Make sure these orders circulate among the troops. They need to be prepared for what's to come.
What do you mean deaf? Oh, it's... I got ring the blades back. Oh, that could have gone very badly wrong and was impaled myself. That's not how I want this character to depart this mortal coil. That'd be very embarrassing. Just that really would be. I think if there was an afterlife. Oh, that's nice. And that was how. That's how my character dies. No, that would be very... very unpleasant. You got come and kill shit. Okay, that's impressive. You reduced a Spectre to ash. That's very impressive. Hang on, he's over here. Hello.
It's true. Falchu is tall as a tree, with claws like great swords.
Now you're just talking at your bottom.
Yes, yes, and he breathed fire and ate warriors, armor and all. I've heard it all before.
I mean, yeah, he's a powerful one, but he's not as bad as you think.
Bagroon here claims that the threat Falchu poses has been greatly exaggerated. Poor fool wouldn't know a moth from a mammoth.
Yeah, I don't think it's been exaggerated, but it probably, well, not greatly exaggerated, but it probably has been embiggened slightly by, you know, the whole telephone style whispers. Oh, Grala asked me to bring you these things.
Ah, the focus objects. These will do very nicely. Let me just, I don't think that was supposed to come off. Well, these swords are pretty beat up. I'm sure we'll still have plenty of material for the ritual, though.
What do you hope to accomplish?
If all goes well, we'll be able to peer into the past.
Ooh.
See what happened to Falchu. Find out how the Durenis were able to defeat the Alessians so long ago. And if something goes wrong, well, then we shall see what we shall see.
Well, I'd like to observe the ritual, please.
Of course. We'll be using the amalgamated essence of the past, focused with these ancient weapons, to open a sort of window into history. Follow me.
Oh, that's going to be really handy.
Falchu was defeated.
I mean, it's not exactly...
We'll find out how tall the Horker really was.
What's what I'm looking for? It's not exactly a science, but that's got to be good for, you know, like criminal investigations and whatnot.
Listen to me. You must listen.
Well, that was unexpected.
Giuliano's little teapot. We did it, I think.
Well, was that supposed to happen?
The spell worked better than I anticipated. We didn't just create a window into the past. We opened a door. The very air ripples with temporal disturbance.
What did I just say about time travel?
The door into history stands open. All we need to do is step through it.
What did I just freaking say about freaking time travel earlier? Must be like in my subconscious, my brain's going, isn't this the mission where you go into the past? And yes, it is.
A fragment from the past, I think. Something that was pulled forward with the spell. Let's hope that was all he pulled forward.
So how does this help us learn about Falchu?
Someone brave and rash enough has to actually step through the door we opened.
Me?
I'm too valuable to get lost in the past. And Bagroon would probably change history with all his usual bumbling about. Ask Grala what she thinks we should do.
Alright.
We heard a scream, and then ripples of magical distortion started to sweep across the battlefield. What happened?
Your mages have opened a door into the past.
They were supposed to cast a simple divination spell, nothing more. Sarvith wasn't supposed to open any doorways.
Well, Sarvith thinks we can go back in time to learn about Falchu's death.
I don't like this. Time magic shouldn't be meddled with.
Sensible.
But what's done is done. Maybe one of those ripples has the answers we seek.
Like that, it's like, yeah, time magic shouldn't be meddled with, but what's done is done. I don't think that's actually quite an ironic statement saying that. What should I do?
Examine the ripples. See if
Raspberry
there's a
ripple.
doorway of some kind out there, and keep an eye out for anything else out of the ordinary. Who knows what they may have pulled out of the past?
Right. Okay. Right. Oh, is a ripple.
You seek to see into the past. I can guide you.
Yes. There we go. Oh wait, should we really be dealing with these?
Light it up!
Isn't that what? Now, Ember, if we do go into the past, you will behave yourself, okay? No temporal shenanigans, thank you very much.
I can show you how Foul Chu met his death.
Yes, please. Be very helpful. Alright, I see it over there. Ooh, Mace of Flame. Very nice.
If Foul Chu has risen, then he must die again.
Sounds good. I'm up for that. That was some big demon dog mount there. Here it is.
Go to the crypt. I'll meet you there and show you how to discover the secret you seek.
Thank you. Okay, that assassin skill is actually pretty good. Ooh, runestone. Alana.
I remember this place. It all started here on the day of the final battle. We gave up everything to kill Foul Chu. I'll be damned if I just let him come back to life and curse the world again.
Is that why you've returned?
I'm here because the one I loved gave up everything that day to save his people. You seek answers. I'm here to help you find them and hopefully avoid the tragedy that occurred on that long ago day. This armor is your key to the past. It belonged to my beloved and was buried in this place of honor. It was my beloved's hand that cut Foul Chu down.
Well, what happens if I put on the armor?
You'll relive the last moments of the battle. You'll take the place of my beloved. Experience the fall of Foul Chu as it happened. But be careful. You can affect events. Whatever you do may have untold consequences.
Yeah, see about that. What kind of consequences?
You won't just see a vision of the past. You'll live through it. What you do may change the destiny of those around you.
Oh, great.
It's a terrible burden to carry, but it's the only way to get the information you seek. When you're ready, put on the armor.
So, we're going to have the arcane equivalent of the Department of Temple Investigations up our butt. Lovely. Right, okay, fine. I'll put on the armor.
This armor brings back such memories. Now
I mean,
get dressed.
it's called a step back in time.
And the connection to the past won't last long.
How do I come back?
When Foul Chu dies, the armor will eject you from the past. You'll return unharmed to the here and now. Yes, that's what will happen. I'm sure of it.
Alright, I'll trust you on this one. Alright, let's do this. Back to the past.
There you are, my love. I'm starting to worry about you.
Oh, hello. Hang on. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them.
Why do you linger, my love? Commander Parmion rallies the troops for the final assault. You're his best officer and our noblest knight. You should be at his side for this moment.
This is weird. A few seconds ago I saw that you was dead. No, don't say that out loud. That's inside thoughts. I'm not sure what's going on.
Did that blow to your head rattle your senses?
Yes.
We're on the verge of turning the tide, and we'll launch the strike against Foul Chu's headquarters soon. Come, my love. We have work to do.
Yeah, slightly concussed. Remind me what that work is?
The Alessian orders, of course. They're crucial. We captured the messenger, but not before he handed the orders off. We need to search enemy soldiers until we can retrieve them. We can't have the Alessians surprise us when we're this close to victory.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing goes wrong.
And find those orders. Then find me at camp.
Okay. Why does that sound like a she's pregnant type talk? Oh, hang on. Those spirits in the present slash future, are they dead because we killed them now? I don't like the implications of that. But are we meant to kill them, or... Oh god, I'm going cross-eyed. There's some of the orders. Yeah, that very much smacks of a... Are they dead because they're supposed to be dead? That knowing that we go back in time as this dude and killed them, or oh god, no, don't. Your brain's overheating trying to think about it. Temple mechanics, always fun. Yeah, we have literally gone back in time. Hello.
About time you returned.
Rude shit.
There you are, my knight. Did you recover the orders?
Yes, here's the Alessian orders.
Excellent. You're a credit to the Durrani Guard.
Okay, I take back what I said.
Now we can prepare a proper counterattack to the upcoming Alessian assault. They won't know what hit them. You should show these to the Iliad King. He just arrived and is eager to get involved.
The Iliad King?
Yes, he surprised us all. We weren't expecting the last king of a dying people to show up on the field of battle. But he's a brilliant tactician and his advice can only help. Meanwhile, we'll send Alana's unit to put an end to
how far back have we gone? Because generally the way, and again I say generally, but no magical stuff, but like the further back you go, and the more important the event that you're interfering with, the bigger the ripples when you return. I mean, that's generally how those things are. But then again, you know, the butterfly effect. What may seem like a small change now has major ripples in the future. Alana, I need to be the one to strike down Valchu.
What nonsense! Alana can handle it. If these orders are any indication, I need you to lead our defenses. But speak to Alana before she goes, if you like. Just make it quick, and don't forget to talk to the king.
Of course. Anna?
I know you wanted to go after Falchu, but you'll see plenty of action defending the camp.
Are you sure you don't want me to go with you?
I appreciate your concern, my love, but orders are orders. If either of us fails, this entire battle could be lost.
True.
Have no fear. I'll make sure we never have to worry about Falchu again.
How will you stop him?
How? He's just a man, my love. I'll stick my sword in him a few times until he drops. Then I'll stab him again. I'll be back in no time, carrying his head high as a trophy. I can't think of a better gift to celebrate our new family.
Called it. She has a bun in the oven. Family.
Later, my love. I'll tell you all about it after the battle. No need to distract you right now. It's nothing but good news, though, I promise. I love you, you know. Now go.
Now, the fact she's made mention of family, good news, any guy with a functioning brain cell would know exactly what she's talking about. YouTube. Oh. And she's destined to die in this battle. Oh, how far? Oh, this will cause a major ripple if she lives, because that'll be a life, a baby that was never meant to live then in the original timeline. Oh, this is gonna cause problems. Oh dear.
A Breton fighting for the Durrani.
Actually, a Khajiit.
Somewhat surprising, though not unheard of considering the current circumstances. Wait a moment. That armor. I've heard stories about you. They say you fight as if Auriel himself blessed you.
Yes, we'll discuss that later. We covered these orders from an Elysian soldier.
The situation unfolding upon the battlefield is telling enough. These orders only confirm my suspicions. The Alessians plan to slip past your defenses to how do they put it? Catch the Dereni with their trousers down. What a curious phrase.
Indeed. What should we do?
Use the Dereni magic of your armor to spot the covert
Magical armor. That's why we can time travel.
damage. Then dispatch them with extreme prejudice. Simple enough, really. But I'm actually very curious about you.
Why are you interested in me?
These old Ayleid eyes see many things. Everyone in this yard, for example, radiates an aura of life force. But not you. Your aura's missing. I can't tell if you're not...
Oh.
Don't belong. I've never seen magic.
So he's picking up on the fact that our character's soul is not in our body. And because we're actually physically in the past, like taking over, you know, almost like possessing this person, we're going to have to be very careful, because obviously the more we change things from the original, the more things are going to change when we go back into the present timeline. You know what? I'm going to go along with the thing. It's like, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Perhaps, perhaps not. But this is neither the time nor the place for this conversation. We shall meet again, and then we shall see what we shall see.
So he picked up there's something iffy about us.
I appreciate your report.
That's worrying. It's like, again, it's like in Star Trek when there's like temple tomfoolery going on and Guinan's going, what the fuck?
We make our final stand here. The Alessians are rabble and their numbers mean nothing. This land is ours and we intend to keep it. Today, Falchu and the Alessians meet their end at our hands. Today we celebrate our victory.
Woo. Defeat the Alessian Shadow Scouts. Okay. Yep. There we go. Nice. So yeah, the fact that he's like picked up on how weird we are is very... So yeah, we are the ones who killed these spirits in the past. Okay. Yep, that's a pickle. Is this a predestination paradox, or is... Fucking... Time travel makes your brain hurt. The human mind is not designed with that sort of stuff in mind. Unintended. It is over here. Where you gone? Oh, there, I see you. Nice. Alright. Thank you.
Captain.
There we go, that's on. So we're heading towards his lair now. I just know something's going to happen. Although I've got a vague idea of, like... It's been probably about 2 years since I've done this quest, so I have a vague idea of the stuff that's going on, but like the details are a little bit fuzzy. Oh, there you go. Who's that?
There were too many of them. They tore us apart. Captain, I have bad news. Commander Parmian is dead.
What happened? Like, oh no. I mean, sorry, that's just too sarcastic. Oh no. What happened?
Commander Parmian decided to accompany us, but it was a trap. We expected
It's a trap.
Shu and his officers, but there was a whole platoon waiting for us. We couldn't stop them. The commander fought bravely, but they cut him down and took Alana. I'm afraid there isn't much time. We expect Falchu to launch a full-scale assault at any moment.
We're going to have to take him down then. What do you recommend?
It's a tough choice. I think there are enough of us left alive to go after Falchu, but we also need to rescue Alana. I don't know.
Oh, so no matter what we... Oh, something's going to happen no matter what we choose.
This isn't an easy choice, I know. I don't envy you. But whatever you decide, we're with you.
Oh! Oh, this is annoying. Because I know this is one of the ones that if we choose rescue Alana, there's a good chance Falchu will you know not be killed by them because we're the one who's destined to kill them. But if we deal with Falchu, then Alana and the baby dies, and it's like, oh, curse of foresight, basically. Okay, so I got to think. This is not what Chris would do. What would... Screw it. Screw it. I'm probably going to completely F up the timeline. I'll rescue Alana.
Yes, Captain. They dragged Alana up the path behind me. Good luck. We'll get Falchu for you.
Yeah, this is where things are probably going to go wrong. I'm really surprised, like in the original timeline, she wasn't rescued.
What a disaster. I should have suspected a trap. And now Commander Parmeon's dead. What about Falchu?
I'll send the remaining troops to kill him.
You sent them to be slaughtered. I was wrong. Falchu isn't an ordinary man. I drove my sword right into his heart and he didn't even feel it. Our weapons won't be able to stop him. The soldiers won't stand a chance.
There's gotta be some way we can kill this fucker. I mean, Falchu.
Let me think. Wait a moment. The way he shrank back from our torches. Fire! That's the answer. It has to be. Tell the others. Help them. If Falchu isn't killed, we all lose.
What about you?
Someone needs to get this information back to our camp. If Falchu eludes you, our remaining forces need to know how to kill him. Go, my love. Go make history.
Okay, so we were destined to fight him no matter what. It's just now we have, by rescuing Alana, we have the knowledge of fire. And we've saved her, I think. So we might still be able to at least nudge history back towards the correct path. Because I've got a feeling we've just... I've got a sneaky feeling we have done... We've done something that the... You know, the old time police would be very unhappy with. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna bag you anyway. We'll go this way. Okay. Oh, that thicker's gonna come alive.
Fire's out. It's time to wipe out all traces of those Durini.
Right. Okay, so I need to position myself between, with the fires between him and me. So that,
Put an end to these pests now. Your bloody weapons are no match for my fangs and claws.
come on in. Yeah. Yes. And we knew about that, didn't we? Because we rescued Alana. Oh, it's a changeling. Okay. Go on over, you little shuzzbag. He literally just dived into the fire. He literally just dived into it because he's a numpty.
Return to your time. You learn that Falchu's weakness is fire. Use that knowledge well. Now enter the nearby portal. It will take you home.
Alright. Do you think we did the right thing? Did we done goof? I think we may have done goofed. She's not here. The armor's not here.
Welcome back. Are you all right? Were you successful? Why? Why are you staring at me like that?
You're a woman. We've changed time.
Why, yes, of course. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm in the wrong timeline.
What happened?
Or maybe the right one. Okay, wow, this is weird. We killed Falchu. Fire weakens him and makes him vulnerable.
Fire? Can it really be that simple? Alana said that all along, but now we know for certain. Now we can take the fight to Falchu, and we can win.
Alana's here. Oh. Oh dear. She's actually here.
Where else would she be? She's the one who approved your mission. Don't you remember?
No.
I'm sure it'll all come back to you. Time travel can be very stressful.
Yes, yes. Temporal psychosis. Okay. But I think we've done something that may cause problems. We've done something unpleasant to the fabric of space-time. Or maybe we've corrected an error. Yes, let's try and think positive. We've not done something bad. We've quantum leaped it. We have corrected an error in the timeline. Hello, Alana.
You're back, and just in time. But the celebration must wait, I'm afraid. Falchu's forces have taken all of Camlorn, and the Lion Guard's counterattack falters.
Alana, is that really you?
What's wrong with you? Why are you looking at me like that? You know I'm the descendant of the spirit who appeared before you. Get your head on straight and tell me how Falchu was originally defeated.
So it's not her. She's just someone who has the same name and just happens to look exactly like her. Right, just one of those. Okay, but even so, because the spirit lived, she is the descendant of the person of who was that child. So she technically shouldn't be here because we have messed up. We have messed up in a big way. And we can't really go back because then we'd be encountering ourselves, and that would probably cause even more of a pickle. Yeah. Okay. You know what? We'll just have to take this on the chin. Deal with this. We've got the answer. Fire weakens him and makes him invulnerable.
I thought as much. That's the story our family has passed down through the ages, but I needed proof. Now Camlorn must be told.
Yeah, we were there.
What we've done here has changed everything, maybe more than we know.
You know what? You're not wrong. The
ghosts of the Alessian army still haunt this place. It's been an age since the Battle of Glenumbra Moors raged here, yet the spirits linger.
Who should I take this information to?
If you go north, you should be able to catch up with the Lion Guard forces. Find an officer and tell him what we learned. Knowing Falchu's weakness might make all the difference.
Well, to the time increase the 14 noise. I'll catch up with the Lion Guard troops. Okay, this is where we nonchalantly walk away. Oh dear, we definitely. What did she say now? Yeah, we've Not bad. The armor. Dexterity. Yes, go with that. Yeah, we oh god, that's like... See, part of me, although I'd have to do like a new character and do all the storyline to get up to it, part of me wonders like, what would have happened if we hadn't saved her? Because I'm pretty sure last time I played this, we picked the saver option for exactly the same logic. You know, pregnant with baby. It's technically the characters who are supposed to be kid. We can't not let this happen. But part of me is wondering what would have happened if we had let the guards go and rescue her, and we went straight after him. Would we have found out about the fire? Would she still be alive? Although it's like deliberately evil acts are sometimes I find very hard to do. There was a mercenary there. That was a sign of a struggle. Gold for teeth. Right. I'm going over this way. So we need to collect crocodile teeth as we go. Like here. There you go. Nice. Almost. Oh, move around. Definitely.
A stranger who isn't dressed as a bloodthorn? I don't know what you're doing out here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. Now hurry up and cut me loose.
You're one of the women from Camlon.
No, I'm the queen of the Nords. Did my brother Guy send you? I gave the cultists
Guy LeBlanc.
They tied me up. They took the other women away, though. I think they traded them to the bog hags.
Oh dear. Why? I know I'm going to regret the answers to this, but why did they trade the women?
The Bloodthorns have an arrangement with the hags. Something about exchanging us for their help against the weird. They even have a contract. I saw them arguing over it earlier. It should be around here somewhere.
Okay, I'll have a look for that.
Please try to find my companions. These cultists are insane. But the hags, who knows what they're capable of?
I'll
go find my brother. The poor sod is useless without me.
Go on, I'll find them. You get to safety. Where is it? And they're just leaving like this really important contract just sitting out on there. That's silly. Why you do that? Think something that would be like in a lockbox at least. No, some people are just numpties. Right. Come here, you. Yeah, guys, where are you? Oh, you want to try something as well, do you? Okay, yeah, that assassin ability is pretty cool. With me? Come here. Give me you. Okay, so we'll collect 8 more crocodile teeth, so that's probably 2, maybe 3 more crocs. I've got a bag. Okay, so I need 2 more, and you will do. Marvellous. Right. Mr. Monsieur. Come here, you. You. That was stabby times. Well, more like blasting times.
Out of here.
Yeah, they were like pinned up with magic there. That's the chest. Because your instincts kick in. Ooh, treasure chest must open. Oh, I have found out when the optimal time to do with the Thieves Guild and stuff like that quests, and that is basically after you've done the base game. Or once you've done the three main, like the three main base campaigns, that's apparently the chronologically time to do it. Because I think they were basically that's when they came out. So you know, if you do it in the proper time, that's when I want to do it.
Hello there.
Hello. Have some stuff for you, sir. Oh, let's just deposit all of this. Oh, plenty of space. No, by putting it in the bank, it just acts like it's a temporary holding area for like when I'm going to do the crafting and things like that. No, keep that there. Put that in there as well. Anything else that needs to go in here? Oh, I forgot about the riding lesson there. Let's use that now. There we go. We have a little bit extra carrying capacity now. One extra inventory space. Okay. Oh, that's where we're going. I'm going. Oh, over that treasure chest right over there. I see you. That's only simple one, but you know what? Treasure chest is a treasure chest. I'm not going to turn them down. It's free Ledger Domain XP, which I will need when I do get to the Thieves Guild stuff. That's just in general good skills to have. Right. Dr. Guy Leblanc. I don't check something. What's that? Is that the L? Is that L? Oh yeah, I know about that. Where is he? Where's the little shit? Oh, there he is. Guy Leblanc.
Sister and the other women made it here. Everyone's a bit rattled and tired, but otherwise they don't seem hurt.
Well, I'm glad everyone's safe.
Thank you. Weirus Emily says a hag named Mother Merc was likely behind the abduction of the women. I wish we could stop her before she tries this again. All this danger and adventure. We're so not cut out for this.
I am heavily convinced that is Matt Mercer versus voice acting. Start again. I am very convinced that is Matt Mercer acting this role. There we go.
Mother Merc leads a coven of hags. That's what the Weirises told me. The coven hunts women to convert into hags or thralls. The Weirises told me about the Reach women, Sibelic. She knows how to deal with Mother Merc.
Where can I find Sibelic?
She's staying with the Weirises at the Northern Enclave. Meeting you was a bright spot in this otherwise dark adventure. If you can stop Mother Merc, that'll be one less thing for us to worry about.
Alright, I'm going to talk to her.
You can find Sibelic in the Northern Weird Camp. Just follow the road across the bridges.
Reminded people of the warm embers of a fire. I think fires are much prettier.
Now, funny thing is, that werewolf dude has an unpleasant reaction to fire. You're called Ember. I find it amusing. Nope, no. Nothing to steal there. Mind of Kuras. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have a heat wave next week. Cause it's like what, hitting 30 on like Tuesday, I think, or was it Saturday? Something like that. Either way, the weekend is gonna be warm. I am not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that at all. Ooh, glowy stuff. I'm looking for. I am looking for something. There's a thing here. Oh yes, if you're reading this, I hope I'm not dead. The Bloodthorn attacked the mines and caught me off guard. I am working on an escape plan. Hopefully, I'll catch up with you soon. Stay safe at the Columba Moors. Your brother, Gifford Vinlel. Where's the sky shot? Ah, sky shot.
Street urchin golden rule. Never pass up an unattended bag.
You did it.
What's inside? Come on, I'm so curious.
Yeah, you're definitely a Khajiit, Amber. There's things we must have. You must take them. Yes. Yeah. Alright, we'll go over here. Past these big glowing, really glowing crystals, which provide the light for this cavern. Very helpful. What if you... And that is... Right. Are they tapping into like some kind of like a ley line, or is it just you know, like, was it radium? That stuff that sort of glows naturally. It's also radioactive. Looks to be hitting 20. Oh, 24C sounds quite nice actually. I am definitely not a fan of once it stops having a 2 at the front, then it becomes, oh god. But this weekend is supposed to be a chill weekend for me. Although that week coming afterwards, it's going to be a busy week. It's just the way things happen. But lucky enough, a lot of my things that I need to do are going to be reasonably early in the morning, so that's also quite helpful. It's like, yeah, I can do this, but it's going to take me a while. I'll try and get it done early in the morning. Hey, thank you for the follow there. Come on, let's get these kids. So yeah, it's going to be a hot, sweaty week. So it goes without saying, and this is also just me saying, not just me saying this, but for everyone else as well. Yeah, keep yourself hydrated, because trust me, you do not want kidney stones. Or, you know, anything else like that. I know people joke about, you know, keeping yourself hydrated and things like that, but seriously, you do not want kidney stones. Thank you for the streak as well. I've had kidney stones. Well, correction. I have been hospitalised for kidney stones 3 times in my life, and I never want to have that happen again. So that's one of the reasons why I quite often, like when I'm streaming or whatever, and I always have my little flask of water. I keep myself hydrated. But one thing I do as well, and this is something I found has helped me personally, it may help you as well. You may not want to do it. Check with your doc if you're not sure. Is because I do drink a lot of water. Obviously, it helps to flush out not just the bad stuff, but also some of the good stuff like the electrolytes. So I've also been drinking alongside this a electrolyte drink. I have like different flavors that I put in. It's the sort of thing that, you know, if you've ever had a hangover, you know there's that particular feeling you get when you're like, oh god, my brain feels like it's mush. Part of that is because, you know, your electrolytes are out of balance and things like that, and also because you're dehydrated. So, you know, your blood gets a little bit thicker. You know, it's not by a huge amount, but it's enough to affect the more sensitive parts of your body, like the kidneys. So a little electrolyte drink or sports drink. If you don't like the electrolyte drinks, the sports ones do a just as well good job. It's you know, like the Lucozade ones or anything like that. As long as you're getting the fluids into your system and you're having hell, even fruit juice will do it a pinch. But you don't want to have, you do not want to have like like sodas and things like that all day. Now, the occasional soda, like, or you know, one a day or two, maybe one or two a day, or you know, a coffee, yeah, in moderation, it's not too bad. It won't cause you many problems. It's when you drink only that you know your body starts having a complete temper tantrum, for want of a better term. And again, I speak from experience when it's like, yeah, and in my younger days, I would admit I did probably not do myself any favours by drinking quite a lot of sodas. I mean, I drank fruit juices as well. I drank, you know, the other stuff, but yeah, I definitely put a strain on my system because I was a bit of a silly Billy. And even the doc, you know, sorry, not the doc, the urologist and stuff like that said to me, "It's like, yeah, the occasional one is fine. It's when you exclusively drink that, or you don't balance it out." And you know, the last time I went was quite a few years ago, but I sort of told him what I've been doing. He goes, yeah, I still drink the occasional soda, but I balance it out with fruit juices, water, and generally my goal for every day is at least to empty of this by drinking it. Now, this is my second one of the day, which I have for the stream. But I have like a version of this which I fill up with, like I say, my electrolyte stuff, and basically before the stream I make sure that I have drunk, and that seems to be working. And the urologist was like, "I'm gonna raise my eyebrow. You're still drinking sodas, but at least you're being kind of sensible about it." Now, obviously, he would rather I didn't, you know. And to be fair, you know, the dude did say, "Look, I can't stop you, but at least you're doing, you know, you're doing a better job than some people he's had to deal with," which was good. Excuse me. So yes, it's always good when you get when you get like the doc or whatever say you're doing better than others. So it's like, okay, I'm doing the right. Now again, I know some days I have had a cut 2 or 3, especially if it's been a long day, and I have switched over to the low sugary ones, just because, yeah, you get 1-2 litre fizzy a week, and there you go. See, that's the thing. You get yourself a ration, and you make yourself last out a week. So that's like what, 1 or 2 glasses a day. So that's probably about the same equivalent of what I have.
So you've come to the bog at last. I've waited for you. It was written on the stone.
Both low sugar. Yes, although I do like the old style Iron Brew, I am partial every now and then to the low sugar version. Honestly, the Iron Brew Extra, for me, is almost as good as the original. It's not as good, but it's almost there, like taste-wise, because honestly, some of the sugar and the low sugary drinks, some of them taste absolutely disgusting. But my can of favourite is Pepsi Max Cherry. That's the one I tend to go for, and I have 1 can of that a day during my lunch as a treat. Or if I can get hold of the stuff, the Iron Brew Extra, because that's good. That's some good Iron Brew Extra. Although ironically, the Iron Brew actually helps my kidneys slightly more, and we're talking like 1 or 2% more than the Pepsi Max Cherry, because it has quinine in it, which is one of the reasons why Iron Brew was always good as a hangover cure when I was a student. You try the extra, occasionally you get a can or a small bottle of full fat brew. Can't get it around here. Cannot. Or if I do get it, it sells out very, very quickly. I did try, last week, I sort of went to the supermarket as I was out and about doing some business. I need to have a drink. I need to have something to drink, because I am, you know, I need to have something to kickstart my system, sort of thing. And I grabbed myself a regular Pepsi Cherry. I almost threw up. It was that sugary. It's like my system has definitely adjusted to a lower sugar diet compared to a few years ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could probably stand to lose a few pounds or 2, especially around the old gut area. But when you get to my age, that's a standard thing. So, also, as a British person, the word bog makes me laugh.
Fate has led you here, just as I have foreseen it. You wish to resolve the conflict between the Weird and the Coven. Mother Merc's anger and darkness run deep, even for a Hagraven. She's powerful, and leads the Coven through fear and pain.
Scotland has the sugar tax, of course, but I keep thinking the price difference they wanted to become the norm is... Yeah, it's... I suppose obviously because it's a little bit different because I live in London as well, where those sort of things seem to get more amplified. But generally speaking, I cannot get full fat iron brew, for want of a better term, unless I specifically order it. And it's not worth it, to be honest, the extra cost. I don't know, I might as well just grab myself like a few cans of, or bottle, that's the small bottle of the Hyper Extra. And honestly, that is, again, it's not perfect, but it's a drink that I've had since I was a kid, and I can remember first trying it when I went up to Scotland, because at the time, obviously I had relatives there, and we were visiting with the family, and I had never tried Iron Brew before. Never tried it, you know. So this was like in the early 80s, and back then they had an advert that they showed around here. Iron Brew, made in Scotland from girders, as in iron girders, because the whole point was it looked a little bit like rusty water, you know, that sort of orange colouring it has. And being a kid, I legit thought it had iron in it. So of course, I've never tried anything like that before, and I was like, it's got iron in it. I was like, yeah. And you know, in that weird kid logic that, you know, kids do, you know, it makes sense, but also, you know, kids don't always have the full information. And yes, I was that kid as well. I'd be like, so if I drink this, it's going to put iron in me and like, you know, put iron in my bones and stuff like that and make me into like a robot. Yes, Chris, it's going to turn you into a robot. Iron Brew, the caffeinated sugary drink, will turn you into a robot. Give me some of that. It didn't, obviously, but when you're like 6 years old, you know. If you ever saw the Iron Brew Christmas advert, which is a comedy take on the snowman walk, I vaguely remember that. Vaguely, but it's one I'll probably have to like look up on YouTube or something. But it's, I honestly, I miss that stuff. It's one of those sort of ones. Again, it's just a bit difficult to get hold of around here.
And drain their power into this charm. But use the charm only when Merc tries to siphon your life force. Don't waste it.
Again, not necessarily because it's expensive, it's just because it sells out so quickly. So, I don't mean I'll defeat Mother Merc.
You can find the hags to the west. Just protect that charm. It is your best defense against Mother Merc.
Noted. Oh, did I? Oh, I want... Did I get the... I can't remember if I did or not. I think I have. Yes. This was one of the ones I got. I found it very hard to get hold of, this particular housing, but I've now got it. Obviously, without the decorations, unfortunately. Yeah. It's small, but it's this was one that you had to do like a series of quests to get the bits and pieces for, to unlock the key for it, and you can only do it during the Halloween event, which they hold like once a year. Now it's small, but it's cozy. I think it's probably the more appropriate term. Not small, cozy. Oh, hello, cat. The beast has awoken. But there was about like sort of like 3 to 4 years when I just could not get the quest done in time to get that house. And last year I did it. Oh, well, high guards. Oh, interesting. Light. Oh, that's medium. Oh, that's wow. Okay, and I get the training thing as well. Yeah, we're equipping that, definitely. Let's see, do we have any more medium armor? I should have checked earlier before I put anything, never mind. Medium. Okay, so just that. Alright, fair enough. Some good gear now. Hey. Yeah. The original, I warn people, if you have never had the original Iron Brew, I'm talking the full fat version, it will surprise you. There's a video, an old co-optional podcast video with, you know, before TB passed, in which good old Jesse Cox on the stream he eats a boost bar, which is a sort of like almost like an energy version of a chocolate bar. So it's quite nice, but it's got like sort of caffeine and stuff in it to sort of, again, give your system like a little bit of a boost in the morning. Hence the name, boost. He then chugs it down with an Iron Brew. And we're not talking the Iron Brew extras, like the low sugar one. No. We are talking of the full version of Iron Brew after consuming a boost caffeine bar. Guy goes hyper. Okay, I've got to be careful because I cannot read this say this out loud. So I'm going to be very careful. I can't sing this out loud. I'm going to say it. This is going to be so difficult because all I can hear in my head is the theme tune. I'm walking in the air. I'm sipping on an Iron Brew. Imagine this is being done to the Snowman song. A chilly snowman mate says he would like some too. I tell him get your own. I think that he's going to cry. I tell him once again, the Iron Brew is mine. I'm falling. Oh, I can hear this in my head as well. I'm falling through the air. I'm wondering where I'm going to land. He's nicked my Iron Brew and let go of my hand. Oh, that's good. That does ring a few bells. I can't deny that. I honestly, I probably have seen what we have seen there, because there was a lot of good, if slightly questionable by today's standard, adverts that came out around that sort of time. And the other one I can remember when I was at school, and was one for surprisingly enough, another fizzy drink called Tango, which you can still get and isn't too bad. Unfortunately, the adverts involved a how can I put it? The adverts had a oh, he doesn't die at the end. Oh, good. So picture the scene. You know, it's just sort of dude drinks a tango. Something weird happens. They use a sort of football-style action replay to find out what happens. You know, the phrase, yeah, the tango has got. They had not so much problems, but they caused problems indirectly. So in this freeze frame, sort of slow down action of it, dude's drinking his tango, nice refreshing tangy orange drink. Other drinks are available, of course. And in this slow down freeze frame, a bald fat guy, completely painted in orange, and I mean completely painted in orange, runs up to him, grabs his attention, and slaps him around the side of the face. Only not quite the side of the face, around the ears. The expression being, you know when you've been tangoed. Now, you may not realise it, but slapping people around the ears, especially when you cup them like that, can rupture eardrums. Yeah. And as someone who had something like that happen to them, not with a orange dude coming up to me and slapping me when I was a kid, but accident when I was younger. I slipped over, my head's gone down, and because of where I landed, it basically, the air pressure popped my right eardrum. To this day, I'm slightly convinced that's also maybe why I've got a slight problem with this eye. Can't prove it either way, unfortunately. But it involved basically this eardrum becoming very, very sensitive, and then about 7 or 8 years ago, I basically got up one day, sneezed, popped the eardrum again, and ever since then I've had slight tinnitus in this ear. Not major amount, but it's enough to... It's enough. Now imagine what would happen when impressionable school children see this. And then the next day they go into school. And everybody starts tangoing each other. Yeah. This was pre-internet as well, you have to remember. So this was not something that was like, like an internet challenge. This is something that just... And the thing is, because obviously the advert was, when you're kids, you don't think of that kind of thing. You think, oh, it's just going to be funny. Maybe I'll slap somebody around the side of the face. It might sting a little bit, but it's not going to do any permanent damage. Really? Nope. No. It caused problems. It definitely caused problems. Unfortunately. Which was a shame, because I say the Tango itself, as a drink, I mean, I'm quite partial to the Apple Tango version, is quite pleasant. It's a nice drink. Unfortunately, the advert... yeah. The advert, they messed up with that advert. And I think they got into legal trouble for it. I'm not 100% sure. This is something I'd have to check up on. But I would not be at all surprised if they got into legal trouble for it. And there was other adverts alongside it. Like, not necessarily the same campaign. But I know they changed the Tango Man one to, instead of slapping him around the side of his face, would basically go up to them, hold them, and basically give them a smooch. It was bad. I mean, granted, you still can cause some issues. I won't deny that. But generally not as bad as slapping people around the side of the head, concussing them. Oh, got some seals even there. Very nice. Lava adverts may ditch their products for good. Lava. Are they they're the soap ones, aren't they? I'm trying to remember what they're Oh, later advert. Oh, I've got lava sound like a soap. Okay. Yeah. And granted, I don't drink as much Tango stuff as I used to. Oh, that's fair enough. No, but I know there was a period, that period of time, there was a lot of, shall we say, questionable adverts that came out. Like, that was a period of time when, like, again, pre-internet, when people would. This was definitely a time when the ad agencies were, the late 80s, early 90s. There was a lot of questionable adverts. Now, I don't just mean, suggestive, although there was a few suggestive adverts. The Cadbury's Flake advert, for example. That was... Ooh. For an advert, that was... oh boy. I have to be very careful how I describe this. There's a lady. She's having a nice relaxing bath. A bubble bath. It was definitely saucy, yeah. Borderline on the lewd side, like, you didn't see anything. Although the advert never would have been broadcast, especially not in the UK at that time. But let's just say it left very little to the imagination, even with the bubbles in place. In fact, if anything, it kind of, in many ways, I think the bubbles made it worse. I say worse, more sort of thing. And there was a bit of an outcry about it because, I mean, this is before Cadbury's changed their brand. But then a Cadbury's flake, not a 99 as a flake in an ice cream. That was a lot of kids, as far as we knew. That was what flakes were for. You put them in your ice cream, and then an entire generation of people in the UK see a woman having a bath whilst erotically eating a chocolate bar that is shaped like a cigar, shall we say. Yeah. Yes. Let's see, we've got those. Got 1151. And go for some Standard Beach. Now, granted, it did exactly what people would want an advert to do. It got people talking about it. I mean, hell, we're talking about it now. A finger of crumbly chocolate. That's the thing. Back then, because I know Cadbury's changed their recipes and stuff like that, but back in the 80s, 90s, Cadbury's was like the premium standard chocolate for most people. It was amazing. It was milk chocolate. It was actually a decent flavour to it. You would go in there and it'd be like, what chocolate shall I have today? And 99 times out of 100, it would be something made by Cadbury's. They were, as a kid, getting the Cadbury Celebration box was just like, oh, that was Christmas sort of thing. Now they've changed the recipe. I don't like the flavourings they've changed to it now. But back then it was good. Like, but they had like the Easter eggs as well. Oh. Oof. The Cadbury's Easter egg was just like, that was the premium. You get that for you get that in your Easter set or whatever. It's like, yeah, that was good. That was some good stuff. Ooh, I had some skill shots. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on here so it charges up a bit faster. I need that to get to level 4, and it's only at level 2 at the moment, so I need to put it on here for now. So we've got Ajax Spear, Spear Wall. No, I don't want that. Master Assassin. Oh, okay. So yeah, if I'm flanking, I was taking from the side. So yeah, you know what? Let's let's put a couple of points into that. There we go. We're going this way. Also, to this day, even though it would probably kill me or give me diabetes, I really want to get, we're talking like this is my bucket list, and I fully accept this will be expensive, this will be costly, and I will probably never be able to finish it before it goes off. But I want to get one of those, how can I put it? There you go. Yeah. I want to get a Rolo Easter egg, which is about like a decent sized one will be from there to there, shaped like an ostrich egg sort of thing. But, and this is the important part, filled up like one of the Rolo mini eggs. Cadbury's cream egg. They're a little bit too sweet for me, but most people are at least familiar and know the concept. They're like the size of a small chicken's egg, and made of chocolate, and they've got like this gooey egg-looking centre, but it's like a sort of fondant type stuff. Really, really sweet. some people quite like it, but it's a little bit too much for me. They do a version of those with like a Rolo, and a Rolo is basically chocolate with a little like sort of gooey caramel centre. So imagine a ostrich-sized Rolo egg filled with caramel, covered in chocolate, and that will be me. That will be me going to a sugar coma. No lies, that would probably give me diabetes if I managed to finish it. But for one brief, glorious moment, it would be worth it.
You have returned, and you are victorious, just as I have foreseen it.
Yes, defeated Mother Mark whilst talking about victory.
I sensed her departure. The shadows cast by her destructive anger will fade from these fens in time. Perhaps she will find peace in whatever lies beyond this plane. You did well, I think.
Sounds like you feel sorry for Mother Merc.
She was a dark and dangerous creature, to be sure. I do not mourn her, but I wish her to be at peace.
Oh, that's nice.
Mother Merc's influence on the hags was strong. With her gone, the balance of the fens will change.
See, I like that attitude. She acknowledges that this creature was dangerous and needed to be put down, but in the afterlife deserves peace. I can respect that. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I accept it. Well, I hope this puts an end to the danger facing the refugees.
Indeed, with Mother Merc gone, the hags will wither and the weird will prosper.
Ooh.
Or have somewhere else to be. I see a long road ahead of you, traveler. Tread carefully.
You have no idea how long my road... You probably do, actually. Right. Okay. So I think I mentioned before how I'm not going to worry too much about my gear until I hit level 50 or so, and I've got my skills the way I want. Mainly because there's no point, because if I get the stuff I want now, I'm going to have to re-get them again when I hit like level 50 anyway, so I can get the maximum out of them. So there's no point in getting some of them now and then having to worry about it. It's just not worth it.
Ellen's mill used to grow the sweetest berries in the spring.
Yeah, I need to test that. I'm gonna. There we go. Okay, yeah, that is a interesting little buff I've got going on there. Yeah, I see why that buff would normally be put on the second bar if I was going to use that. Because now, whilst it's active, there's no point in me using it again. Okay, I'm over here. Oh yes. A brush with death. Oh, I shouldn't be talking about those confectionery chocolates. It's got me hungry again.
My brother was almost killed by one of Foul Chu's werewolves. I couldn't bear losing him, and I don't want anyone else to suffer such pain. That's why I'm here. We'll find a way to stop Foul Chu.
I found this journal. It contained a message addressed to you.
I didn't think we'd ever find this journal. My brother escaped the mines, but one of Foul Chu's werewolves attacked him. He's resting, but he'll be happy to have
medium armor. Sweet.
And I'm sure his notes will be useful. Thank you for returning it to us.
Thank you. I've been needing some decent medium armor, and that's very helpful. Where is it? It does lose a smidgen in terms of stamina and stamina recovery, but I gain maximum stamina and a big chunk of armor, but I lose a smidgen of experience gained from kills. But that's okay. That is okay because, like I say, I'm looking for medium stuff. So that is impenetrables, maximum health. You know what? I'm going to equip that because that's medium as well. That's heavy. So how do I look at that? Oh, I don't look too bad. Yeah. That's actually, I mean, look a bit on the skinny side, but not. Looks like it. I'm trying to think of like other like, you know, confectionery and things like that I used to love as a kid, but you just don't see now, or you just can't really get hold of. I mean, I'm sure they're still available. Oh, I know. Oh, we got. Oh, it's a big spider hydra. Another one.
By the fires of Cold Heart, you'll burn for this.
Yeah, we know that's going to happen, pal. We both know that. Oh, I'm actually taking some health damage. Oh dear, that's not good. A harvested soul fragment. What the flip is that? Oh, consume 10 harvested soul fragments to complete the skill stylist soul trap achievement and get the soul trap calming rit. Oh, there we go. All right. Alright, so if I see those little...
I thought it was over for me. Thank you, Traveler.
No, I didn't even realise that was a thing. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, that was it, yes. Confectionery. Child confectionery. I say child, but you know, when you're a child. Okay, so I think what we'll do is... Now, considering what the time is, we're going to do this next quest, and then once this next quest is done, then that'll be me, because it is getting boiling. I am starting to sweat buckets. I need to keep an eye on the cat to make sure she's not getting too overheated, because cats can overheat. That's the thing that people don't realise. They can overheat.
Nothing else matters until this is resolved.
I mean, granted, they do have a slightly higher warmth tolerance than most humans, but yeah. Keep an eye on your kitties, your doggos, you know, your rattos, maybe not your snakes, because I think they get on with it. But, you know, keep an eye on your pets when it's warm temperatures, or temperatures outside of the norm, I should say, because they suffer as well. They really do suffer. Now, obviously, some animals thrive when it's really warm, but a lot of them don't. A lot of them do not, unfortunately. Yeah, I know it's a defeat failure. Sure.
Another wild theory. That's the third one today. Just don't get in the way. We've got enough trouble as it is.
Technically, I've already done it. Wait, I shouldn't be saying that.
If you can fight, and you know the difference between a Breton's head and a werewolf's arse, we can use your help.
Oh, I definitely did.
We need to cut through the werewolves and link up with our troops on the other side of the camp.
I can do that.
Good. Help Shazar clear a path and fight your way to General Mandan at the Western Gate. We'll rally the troops there and turn the tide of the war. For a little while, anyway.
Oh, well, you can count on us.
Work with Shazar to cut a gap through those werewolves. We'll follow and take back what's ours. If you get through, report to General Mandan.
Okie dokie. Right. Alright, where are we going? Okay, there was... Oh, they're not... Where are they?
You'd best take care.
Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Derp. Okay. Has she been killed? Where is she? There's supposed to be an NPC around here I need to find and speak to. And I think she might be dead. If that's the case, yeah, I think she might have died. It's silly, but it's telling me to go out. It's telling me to go outside, but then when I go outside, it's telling me to go inside. Well, okay, let's just try that again.
Keep to your business.
What?
Okay, you know what? My brain's going like the fuzz. So I'm gonna call this now. I'm gonna log out now because, like I say, it's getting very warm. My brain is turning into mush, which it generally does do when it gets warm. I need to have a shower before I go to bed tonight. There's something to cool me down, because otherwise I'm just going to be boiling. So I'm going to call it nice and early, well, a couple of minutes early, and we're back with this tomorrow. And I'm going to have a quick look to see in case the quest is bugged, because there's been a few of these bugged quests tonight, and I'm just going to. Yeah, it's just getting warm. So as I mentioned, yeah, don't be at all surprised that if with this heat wave as well. Well, I say mini heat wave, because it's not a full heat wave. Especially in the UK, our buildings are designed to sort of keep heat in, so it can cause problems for people who do have to work indoors and stuff like that, like I do. One of the things that does sort of affect me is when this heat kicks in, is I can get heat-based nausea, which basically means I just want to throw up all the time. I don't throw up, but it is that kind of like, I'll be sitting there and be like, oh, I need to go. And it just becomes major unpleasantness. Now, I'm not saying it will affect me this year, because some years are good, some years aren't. But it's something I have to be at least prepared for. Now, I do have some ginger biscuits to nibble on to help with the nausea and stuff like that. So at least I need to eat something. But the main reason I'm mentioning it is because there is a possibility, granted a small one, that I may have to cancel streams at the last moment. I hope I don't, but that possibility is there. And again, I have to consider, for my own health, if nothing else, I have to consider that. If, especially on days that do get pretty warm, I will normally mention either in Discord or normally on social media stuff, like Blue Sky. I will say that's like, yeah, I just can't manage it. Thank you. But I mean, it's like that now, perfectly fine. But it's when it's like goes on for like extended periods of days. It's like, I mean, we had a heat wave here a few years back, and in London it hit 40 Celsius. I was knocked out. I just could not function. It was very, very unpleasant, and it's like literally the hottest we've had in this country in the last 20, 30, or basically in my lifetime. And I'm approaching 50, so it is, in at least 50 years, the hottest we've had is 40 Celsius, and we're gonna have 30 next week. So it's like, yeah, this is gonna be fantastic. Yeah, again, fingers crossed, may not have it. So I'm gonna stop waffling, and I'm going to quickly check to see if this quest is bugged or if I've done something wrong, which is more likely. But we'll be doing this the rest of the week. The Bring Your Own Copy watch along on Friday. Fingers crossed, if it's still on available on Prior, will be. Oh no, it was an arrow in the knee. It was an arrow in the knee quest. That's an arrow in the knee emote. Lovely. Yes, fingers crossed. This Friday, the Bring Your Own Copy watch along reaction will be another Star-related film. But this time it'll be Stargate. And I'm looking forward to that because I quite like it. So I'll say goodnight and Well, if anybody can join me. Bye bye.